Hey everyone, welcome back to the Jailbreak trading series, and I like how there's so many people next to me. Oh my god, this is very interesting. But anyways guys, today I'm going to be trading the Macaron, and it is actually such a good looking vehicle, especially with the hyper purple. This looks so good. I like everything about the Macaron, and in fact it's basically a Bugatti that is very similar to the Eclair, so I think it is absolutely amazing. And that being said, like, I really am looking forward to seeing what players offer for the Macaron. I think it actually goes for a little bit more than 2 million. So you guys might remember a few days ago I was trading the Snake, but I've got to say the Macaron actually is really good as well, and that is actually like pretty fast as well. Like, I've got to say, even though this isn't on par with the Eclair, I think it's still very reasonable in performance. And one of my favorite parts about the Macaron, very similar to the Snake, is the fact that it actually has the retractable spoiler, or like kind of air brakes over here. As you can see, when I stop going, the spoiler kind of goes down, and then when I start moving above 100 miles per hour, then it actually comes up again. So I think that is actually such a cool thing with the Macaron, and I definitely really like using this vehicle. Like, no joke, it feels very nice to use. And in general, like, I just think that the Macaron is totally worth it. Like, if you don't already own the Macaron, there's really no reason for you not to use it. Like, it just feels like a really good vehicle to drive, and in general, like, you really can't beat its price too. It goes for about 2 million, or in some instances some people want more, but at the end of the day, like, then the trading filter value won't really make much sense, because this vehicle isn't really going to go for more than 1.5 million according to the trading filter value. But I think in general, a really good sweet spot for the Macaron would be 2 million. So I hope that kind of clarifies the value of it. But wow, take a look at this performance. I think this is really good. It's making it around the track without any problem. And of course, I always like checking out how well the vehicle climbs on hills, and it actually is very good. And okay, it definitely is not the best at climbing hills. We did kind of fall off down over here to the ground, and yeah, it's not gonna hold up as well as something like the F12. I like the F12 because it's literally a dude buggy, and it made it over here without a problem. But as you can see, since the Macaron's ground clearance is definitely nowhere near as good as the F12, yeah, it's gonna struggle with hills. But either way, I would still put the monster suspension on the Macaron, and in general, yeah, I would actually keep this on the track. I think that's actually what you're mostly intended to use the Macaron for. And wow, I think this is still a really good looking vehicle. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. It helps me out a ton to make jailbreak training videos for you guys. But that being said, let's take a look at what players offer for the Macaron. All right, so we've actually got our first player in here, and he's actually probably a fan. Yeah, he said my videos are great. So nice to see you, Patsman. We're gonna be trading the Macaron today. So okay, let's see what's going on over here. He's thrown in the M12 Parisian and Pixel, so it looks like we're actually gonna have to add. So that's actually not something we get very frequently. And okay, wait, I think this is still kind of unbalanced. I need to add a little bit more to balance out the trade. So what can I add? Wow, I don't know if I want to throw in the beige. I feel that would be a little bit too much, but I think something reasonable would probably be the constant. Take a look at this. So okay, this is actually pretty interesting. And okay, yeah, this player is still adding a ton. This is honestly a very interesting trade. I mean, I'm giving the Macaron Parisian and concept, and this player is giving the M12 Parisian Pixel tiny toy in radiant purple. Like, what? That's actually crazy. I mean, I don't know if they're just doing this for the video or not. I don't know if I'd actually want to do this trade. I don't want to rip this guy off, because obviously I am underpaying right now. I want to actually throw in some reasonable vehicles, so I'll throw in a Shop Classic. That'll kind of compensate for the tiny toy. And heck, maybe we could throw in like a texture. I mean, what would be a good texture? This is very interesting. I could throw in Pixel. I actually really like trading with fans because they always added a lot, and they always find me somehow. Seriously, I was like in the middle of nowhere, and this player still found me. That's very interesting. Overall, very interesting trade by Patsman. I mean, I am giving the Macaron, and then we did throw in a lot. So actually, as you can see over here, the Macaron can play a really good role as a decent ad. So that's kind of what I would do with it. If you own the Macaron, like, no reason why you shouldn't use it as an ad. I think they would be really good. You could throw in a bunch of vehicles, and I mean, if you want the M12 for some reason, I mean, you could consider doing that. And real quick, actually, Patsman wants a safe, so I always like meeting you guys. I've actually got 9 police safes, so I'll give him a free safe over here. There we go. We actually gave Patsman a police safe as well, so nice to meet him. And there we go. Here, I'll drop him off at the trading dome, but I really hope to meet some more of you guys in trading. And that being said, let's see what other players have to offer for the Macaron. All right, there we go. I'm just going around and sending a bunch of players offers. There we go. We got another player over here. Now, I want to actually see what the Macaron goes standalone, and this might not be the best trade for it. I mean, dirt bike and cruiser, why would you even come with that to trading? I mean, here's the thing. The trading boat is actually farther away, so we could actually prevent players like this starting trading, but uh-oh, yeah, I don't think this is a really good trade. Anyways, let's see what another player has to offer for the Macaron. And speaking of the Macaron, I feel the last trade was actually very interesting because we were able to see what you might be reasonably able to do. Like, if you want to give away the Macaron for another vehicle and some some ads, I think that would be totally worthwhile to do. And as you can see, we've got another player over here, and we're going to be throwing in the Macaron. Let's actually take a look at their inventory. Okay, wow. Did you see that guy's inventory? What the heck? This is this guy's inventory. This guy had a ton of vehicles. I think most of these are NASCARs. Yeah, I think he trades NASCARs to himself. That's actually strange. Like, I have 100 NASCARs, but I don't have them all on my main account. That is really funny to see. He has a torpedo too, which is actually OG. Very interesting seeing this player. Unfortunately, he did decline, which is a little bit strange, but I mean, if he wanted to add something, he could have added a bunch of NASCARs for a Macaron. Kind of strange he declined. Anyways, let's see what another player has to offer for the Macaron. All right, there we go. We got this player offering for the Macaron, so I'm hoping he actually has a few items. Oh man, don't tell me he doesn't. Oh, he actually has the Airtail and M12, so this might be a good trade. I mean, let's see if he adds anything though. I don't know if he will. I don't know what this guy's name is either. I don't know how to say that. Oh, come on. Really? He really had to decline me. Oh man, dude, this sucks. I mean, we keep on getting declined for trades with the Macaron. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but with the nature of the series, yeah, you might get declined because some players, I don't know, they don't want to do trades or something. Oh, we actually got Builderman. Is Builderman going to decline me too? Oh, he's got a sad face. What the heck? Do you see that? He's a sad Builderman. I mean, at least Patsmith actually got me a really good W trade at the beginning of the video, though. I think that one alone was very good, and so I was very happy to do it. And okay, there you go. He added in the M12. Let's see if we can do something like this. Let's throw in maybe a $1 million vehicle like the drone. I want to see if we could do something like this for the M12. Macaron and drone for an M12, I think that might be pretty reasonable. I mean, I think that's fair. I think the M12's demand is pretty low right now, so I mean, if you want yourself a Macaron, like its performance wouldn't be all that far off from an M12, so I don't know if he would be doing this. Oh, he's a fan. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, it looks like he declined. Okay, I was gonna say hello, but it looks like he just left. If you guys know me, you could stay on the trade with me, and then I could usually give safes and stuff. So overall, I think the trades for the Macaron were pretty decent. I think that gave you an idea of what it goes for. I mean, I would normally look for about 2 million from the Macaron. I think that's actually a pretty reasonable amount for it, and I really like the design of this vehicle. You really can't go wrong with it, and I think the monster suspension looks great. I think everything about this vehicle is very good, and its performance is very exceptional as well. Really, you can't go wrong with the Macaron. It's just such a good vehicle to drive, and seriously, I can't exaggerate it enough. If you don't already own the Macaron, it would be worth considering buying because of how versatile it is. I mean, it makes turns very well. It's got a very good top speed. It's got a very good performance, and overall, I'm very glad that we were able to do some trades for the Macaron today. So that being said, if you want to see some more jailbreak training videos, then there is a playlist in the description below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, and if you liked the video, make sure to like. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.